This is the man from Modesto. In January of 2006, there were several prophecies about an attack that was supposed to come on the 23rd. And this attack was inclusive of 7 different American cities, and they were supposed to be attacked. Now later, this was confirmed. There's a group called the Freedom Information Network, and they had actually sent people to one of the proposed targets, which was Houston, Texas, and they had men on the ground who intercepted live radio communications from people who were moving a bomb into place. They started talking to try and go and waylay those people, and then the FIN's communications were intercepted by the bombers, who then sent out an abort command. Now, Christians were praying as well. It's not just a thing in the physical that blocked the move of the enemy. It was also Christians praying. Now afterwards, plenty of people cried false prophet and this and that. That really upset me, and I prayed about it, and the Lord came and confirmed. He said, no, the enemy did send something in place. This was long before I found out about the actual physical confirmation from Houston. But the Lord showed me. He said, no, there was actually something sent. And in the dream, it was represented as like a kind of a beast animal. And I saw that it got trapped in a pit, surrounded by a cage. So the Lord showed me, no, there was something, and you had trapped it. And everything else that the Lord showed me leading up, who was going to pray and who wasn't going to pray, the Lord had done that. And when I was in a group, and we prayed against that, the Holy Spirit came powerfully into our group. So the January 23rd, 2006 prophecies about attacks on 7 cities are in no way false. They were broken by faithful prayer and submission to God. Now, if we want these attacks for October 2009 to go away, it can be done. In recent weeks, the Lord reminded me, He said, this has happened twice. I said, how has it happened twice? And then later in the day, I remembered, I don't know if I saw it before or after the dream, but Win Worley has a video, and in that video he tells how a demon told him that the plan in 1981 of the Satanists was to 1. Nuke Washington, D.C., 2. Go to war with Iran, and 3. Bring war to American soil. So it's been broken twice already, and there's no reason that we can't break it 3 times. But we need to pray. On this one, I feel like maybe it can be reduced. Like 9/11 was reduced, and I know that 9/11 was reduced. I'm going to post some of my old videos in response to this one. You can look at those and see what I'm talking about. But we definitely need to be in prayer. I'm asking people to activate their prayer communities, their prayer chains, and start praying against this. I'm asking people to hold all-night prayer sessions at the end of the Jewish festival of Sukkot, which is October 9th. Maybe you can have a Sukkot festival and you can pray through the night into the day of the 10th against all these attacks. This is the man from Modesto reminding you as always, pray or be defeated. When you pray, pray for the people who are actually going to do the attacks. That's how the Lord directed me to pray prior to 9/11. And we prayed specifically for some attackers who would be attacking out of Miami International, and that attack was broken by love. We prayed in love for one of those attackers, and he made a personal decision not to carry out his part of the mission, and that caused a plane out of Miami International to not be hijacked on 9/11 and to not hit its intended target, which saved at least a few hundred lives. So if we can do that again, we can save probably a whole city, probably tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people, and a lot of sickness after that. It's worth it for an all-night prayer, don't you think? This is the man from Modesto, reminding you as always to pray or be defeated.